It's already going. Got it. Got it. Whew.
I needed that one.
Let me do a little wrist stuff, okay? So we have Frida here today, and say hello, Frida.
Hi.
So Frida actually is a patient of mine. She came in once,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And what was the original reason you came in? And how did you find me, too? Did you find it?
I found you through YouTube.
All right,
I was
good.
binge watching all your videos, and I was like, I need to have this man in my life. Like,
There we go. So let's see. So what was your original? It was the shoulder and neck,
the shoulder,
right?
like on the back,
Mhm.
right? Like my whole right side is fucked up because I'm a fabricator.
Yeah.
So I'm like always doing repetitive motions with my arm, and I'm standing like in a weird position. So then, just my whole right side, my hip gets fucked up all the time. Yeah.
And how did you feel since the first adjustment? Did it get a little better, but not so much better?
It got like better like the first 3 days. Like I had so much like relaxation on my right arm because I just feel like it has never been like, I don't know. It's been so many years of me like being under stress and being just like super tight that it just felt like, oh my God, I felt like I had new nerve endings that I didn't know about.
And then what happened after 3 days? It regressed? It got bad again?
It didn't. I fucked it up because I was working too much again.
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny because I usually have pain on these 3 fingers, but then these 2 were bothering me a little bit.
Okay.
So it's almost like these got fixed, but then I fucked these up.
So these 2 fingers come from the 8th nerve. So we have 7 bones in our neck and 12 bones in our thoracics and 5 bones in our lumbars. So we have 7, 12, 5. 7, 12, 5. Now, below the 7th bone, before you get to the first thoracic bone, is the 8th cervical nerve. The 8th cervical nerve goes to these 2 fingers. The 7th goes to here. The 6th nerve goes to here.
Oh, wow.
The 5th nerve comes down the triceps. I'm not going to go through every nerve in the body, but if I say the C8 nerve, I'm not talking about the C8 bone because there's no C8 bone. The C8 nerve is between the C7 bone and the first thoracic bone. But if she gets sensation here, I want to look at this part here. So there's 7 bones in the neck. Then the first thoracic's here, so the nerve in between, we're going to find an issue. But she also has the 7th one because this flares up on her. And once in a while, you even get these. So we're going to look at the spacing between the 5th and the 6th vertebra, the 6th and the 7th vertebra, and the 7th and the first thoracic vertebra, which is the C8 nerve. So we get a lot of clues from where different pain patterns, numbness, tingling will travel to. We can kind of trace it back. And since I did that type of anatomy study in school, we worked on cadavers, we had to dissect that on a human body, a dead human body, but we were able to see that. Now you did say something that confused me, so I'm wondering if it confused anybody else. I don't know how many people know what a fabricator is. If you do, leave that in the comments. But she's going to tell us now, what is a fabricator?
I work for the art industry, so right now I'm working for a company that works on large sculptures. So a lot of it is because it's so large, the most common material will be fiberglass. So we just make big models and then make a mold of it and then cast it in fiberglass. It's a whole process. That's basically what I do. It's a lot of mixing, a lot of sanding, very repetitive. It's
A lot of labor.
a lot of physical labor.
Yeah, okay. So thank you, that helps. I know fiberglass is hard to work with because you can get them in your skin too, right?
Yeah.
They get everywhere.
Yeah, a lot
and
of
they hurt.
Yeah, I'm getting hurt all the time. I
Yeah.
have all these little nicks.
Like they're almost like little pieces of glass that get into your skin.
Yeah, it's so itchy. I'm itchy for days when we do fiberglass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get you started. We're going to look at that area first, okay? Actually, I want to show you something, okay? So put your arm out to the side, make it nice and strong. So don't let me push. Hold it there, hold, and we know she's pushing, right? But now I'm going to push down, which will compress the C6 through T1 nerve. Hold this arm up, and you have nothing. Hold your arm up, hold, and you can't. Now let go of the
That's
compression.
crazy.
Hold this up, hold. Nice and strong.
Yeah.
But if I compress and I add to the compression, so you really need the Y strap. So I'm going to have you lie face down. We'll do the Y strap today if that's okay.
Yeah.
But let's also check a little bit of range of motion in that lower neck, upper thoracics. So first I'm going to touch in here and you're going to feel tenderness probably. So
Yeah.
a cheap way to do an MRI, here look at me. a poor man's MRI is I can come up and I push on each spinous one at a time. So right now I'm at like T3. Is the T3 tender?
Yeah.
Okay, how about here, T5?
That's a little less tender.
And less?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm coming up again. So here's 5, 4. Tell me when it gets painful.
Yeah, that one's the most.
Yeah, so that's T3. Let's go up to T2. How about there?
Oh my god, yeah, that one's really tender.
How about this one?
That one's less, yeah.
Okay, and here's C7. So she actually has all the way down to T3. Now turn your head this way, and then turn it this way to the right. Which way is it more difficult to turn?
This way.
Okay, and now reach up and point to where you feel it most tender. Is it on the neck or on the shoulders? So she's feeling it down there. So we're going to actually start with an elbow. My elbow, specifically. I know a lot of people that watch like the elbow stuff too. It hurts like hell though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really tender.
Yeah. My friend Vega, who watches the channel a lot, she always comments when she sees the vicious elbows that come in. My friend Jeff likes the elbows. My friend Kenneth. And so if you guys do watch this video, give a thumbs up for the elbows, or if you don't like the elbows, give a thumbs down.
I like the elbow.
But they hurt, but they kind of hurt good, right?
Yeah.
Like how about this one right here?
Yep.
So now I'm down here at T10, but you get locked up there.
Mm-hmm.
You're a righty, right?
Mm-hmm.
So interesting. You work on. Did you go to art school?
I dropped out of college, but I started just with internships with different artists, and then I just got good at it. So ever since, it's been like 7-8 years.
Mm-hmm. And then you eventually became indispensable, right? They couldn't let you go. They loved you so much.
Yeah, I worked too hard. Yeah,
right there.
Yeah.
So now I'm tractioning her head away, and I'm digging into the where the rib meets the side of the vertebra. That hurts, right?
Yeah, I have to take deep breaths to.
Ugh, right there. Now watch this move, okay? So I'm going to adjust something. I'm going to adjust with my elbow and the face at the same time. Hear it?
Yeah.
There was a little click, but it was the rib.
Yeah.
I actually popped the rib, T3 rib, with my elbow. I tractioned out the head and went and did it with the...
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that on video before. I've done that over the last 23 years, but I don't think I have one video where I did a rib with the elbow and the head at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because I do notice that my rib on the side right here actually also gets... So you got it. Like, I never realized it was the rib. I just thought it was my shoulder.
And the rib comes around and wraps around to the front.
Yeah.
So now turn your head left and right. We're going to do more, but you're going to probably see it opening already.
Yeah, I feel like I have more movement this way now.
Yeah, you definitely will be able to move it better if the rib's back in.
Yeah.
So lie on your back. We're going to do the Y strap next, okay? And I think I am going to strap you down with this, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not going to fly across the table as much, but we're going to get a lot of inner...
Yes, last time it was so good.
Yeah, and we did one last time.
It was my first time too.
So this is her second adjustment.
Yeah.
So pass your hair through there. It's probably done already, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going to pull out all the slack so that... Here, hold this for a second. Here, look back at me. So I'm going to make that nice and strong.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a strong one. And then after I pull, you let us know where you feel it the most, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So first, pulling the slack out of the table. Big breath in. We're going to do a real one now. And blow it out. One more. Big breath in. And blow it out.
Oh my God, I feel it on my toes on my right side.
Where'd you feel that? All the way back down?
All the way back, like on my hip, straight, like just all the problem areas, which is like my shoulder and my hip, and then like my toes. Yeah.
And did you feel cracks too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like mostly it was, like here where like we were talking about like the upper area, but yeah.
Good. I'm gonna have you come stand up because I want to recheck your arm test that we did.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stand right back here again. And remember, I was compressing on your head.
Yeah.
So make your arms strong first. Hold, and that we know that's strong. So now I'm gonna push down hard. Hold. Nice and strong.
That's a lot stronger.
Yeah. So now lie on your back again. So you're gonna, or lie on your back, face up.
Okay.
I'm going to take a little bit of her jaw. I'm gonna, by the angle, I'm gonna create an occiput angle, and I'm gonna adjust it. It's already going. That one was pretty loud too.
Yeah.
Watch your foot on the pedal. Got it.
Wow.
Got it. Frida, I'm gonna have you scoot down towards me a little bit.
I needed that one.
Good. It's a dog fight. There we go.
Wow.
How does that feel?
All of a sudden I feel so relaxed.
Good. Good. So now I'm going to do your ankle. I'm going to check in here, and it feels a little tight in here, so I'm going to wrap up. Got it. Got it. Perfect. Whew.
I needed that one.
Good. Got the hip. Here we go. There it goes. Nice. Good. So now I'm going to have you lie on your side facing me. Pull this top knee up. Don't scoot all the way. We need you on this edge. So come over, come over, come over. Good. Let me move you.
Okay.
There you go. Stay right there. Don't move. I'm going to adjust right in here. Big breath in. And blow it out. One more breath in. Got it. Nice. How was that one?
Really good.
Good. Now we're going to do this side, and we'll be finishing on this one, okay? So lie on your side. Nope, don't move too much. Let me move you.
Sorry. Okay.
Big breath in and blow it out. Got it. Whew.
I needed that one.
Good. Let me do a little wrist stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So work with those wrists.
Yeah.
There it goes. Crack. Ooh. That's good. I'm gonna go into your shoulder. Got it. Got it. All right, come stand up and go back to your spot where we started. Yeah, roll your shoulders a few times. Move your neck around. How do you feel right now?
Wow. I feel so loose. Like I'm always like really tense right here because I have to like, So, oh my God. I feel a difference like here now because I often like don't have a lot of range of motion on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And right now like this is something that feels like really like just released. I don't know. It's just so good.
And let's rewind, and I'm gonna ask you the same questions, but you'll answer in Spanish.
Oh my God. Okay, sure. Okay.
So, how do you feel now?
Me siento tan relajada, ya lleva como 8 años que no puedo relajarme bien del I'm getting stuck on my Spanish. De mi brazo siempre está bien tenso porque trabajo mucho. Y ahorita yo no sé qué me hizo él, pero está tan relajado aquí que, oh my God.
That's it. You're really good. Thank you. Okay. It's already going. Got it. Got it.
I needed that one.